guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have our very special guest, Jens Andri, joining us for yet another video. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Today we have a special treat for you because Jens is going to be telling us the things that he thinks are very strange about Americans. I can't wait to hear your list.
It's a full book.
It's a book.
No, it's a few things.
Alright, but before we get started, remember to subscribe to my channel because every single week we give new helpful Iceland tips, including how to travel around Iceland and everything you're going to need to know, as well as these fun cultural tips. So hit subscribe and let's get into it. Hey, I'm Jeannie, and in 2014, my husband and I traveled to Iceland for our honeymoon. We fell head over heels in love with the landscapes, food, and culture, and less than a year later, we sold everything we owned and bought a one-way ticket back. Over the years, we've traveled all around this amazing country, uncovering the best road trip stops, foodie finds, and hidden gems. Now, I've made it my mission to be your one-stop resource and share what I know so that you can plan the best trip ever. Let's get into it. All right, so take it away, sir. What's your first item?
First weird thing, tipping. You guys tip, we don't. We have no idea how to do this. You're always calculating in it, this percent if the service is good, but if the service is bad, you still pay them just a little bit less, or something like that. That's just weird.
They get tipped based on how good they did.
Yeah.
But you always have to tip because it's
Even though it's bad.
Even though it's bad, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
So I understand your point, but as on the opposite side, the service is not very good in Iceland because they don't care about the tip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes, your food comes out slow or the waiter doesn't come back to check on you because they don't care if they get a tip.
Yeah, even some restaurants I've seen that they have a tipping jar or something like that, but we don't do tipping.
You don't do tipping. It's kind of nice too because you know how much your meal will really cost. Because you don't have to think, oh, well, if I order this, then it's going to be this. Yeah.
We just look at the price and it's going to be this. It's not going to change.
All right, what's up next?
Buying water.
Buying water.
Of course, I know that we have, privilege because we have abundance of water, and we will see US here in Iceland buying water, and we'll just, why are you buying water? But when we are in the US, we buy water because, water tastes funny.
The water tastes funny there.
But it depends on which state, of course, and everything, but yeah, we don't buy water.
No.
Never. That's just...
You can't really, you can buy it, but it's really not even that available.
No, it's tourist water.
It's It's geared towards the tourist.
Yeah.
Because like if you go into a grocery store in the US, you can find even like a big jug like this of water that you can buy and bring home and things like that. But here you just, you don't really see it unless it's maybe at a gas station, I guess.
Yeah. Gas station or tourist shops or something like that. That they're focusing on tourists. That's why we call it tourist water.
I love it. What do we do next that's weird?
Next is weird, but I like it. It's your guys' portion size. It's just one dish and are you feeding the whole family or just, but I like it because I eat a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes you see the portion sizes and you just, whoa.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's portion sizes are big in the US. Mm-hmm. A lot bigger than here, but then again I like it because I eat a lot.
That's one of your favorite things to do when you go to the US is go to a restaurant.
Oh yeah, eat, yeah.
And eat.
Yeah, eat and try new things there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not as often that I will have to bring things home from a restaurant here, if I didn't eat all of it.
Yeah.
Because for sure, you think about this big gigantic plate and everything is full. One time we recently were visiting some family in the US and we went for breakfast and I ordered a couple eggs or, something like that. And then she was like, do you want toast or pancakes? And I was like, I guess toast. She was like, do you want like hash browns or there's something else? There was like so many different, and I was like, I just really just thought I was gonna get maybe some eggs, and there were like so many things that she was adding on, and it was overwhelming.
Yeah. When I go to diners in the US, it's just weird because you look at it and then you add this and you add this and you add this, and then I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
Where does it just say breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
But what I usually do, because I will go with my friend Sam, I will just same as him.
Yeah.
It's easier. Because I will just look at it and it's just, I do not understand this kind of breakfast menu. It's so many options but it's good.
But then you're like bulked up and you can go train and have a PR.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
What you consider short to drive. A friend of mine in the US, he says, I'm 20 to 30 minutes from work. So he says, that's short. That's far.
That's far.
Yeah, I'm 5 minutes. I would like to be like a little bit closer.
Really?
Yeah. So what you guys think are short drives, no, that's not a short drive. Because then again, our country is a lot smaller, but maybe it's that, I don't know. But we don't drive as much. Next is probably the US Americans, they think that Icelanders are rude. We don't think we're rude. We think you guys are overly polite. Yeah, but
I'll give you that one.
yeah, but then again, you think we are rude because we do not, greet the same way or lots of stuff. Icelanders are probably not as open in that.
Yeah.
We do things that you consider rude, but Icelanders probably just, they don't even see it.
Yeah. Just wait till we get to my list.
Oh yeah.
No, but I totally, this is so funny because generally, you adapt to where you live, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm here for many years, like it's fine now. When I go back to the US, I'm like, wow, that person is so nice. Like, why are they being so nice to me? Because I'm not used to that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, we're nice, we're polite. We don't consider ourselves, overly polite or something like that. So we always think that is kind of weird. Next time we're here and someone says, hi, not as like you would like, he's not being rude, he's just being Icelandic. Next, one thing that we think is weird is the way you write dates. Having the month, then the day, then the year. We have the day, the month, the year, the correct way. So we think that's weird. Just having the month in the beginning, then the day, we think that's weird.
And it's so confusing for us because, like, if you see a date, like for example, like on the computers at work, then I really have to think 0802. Wait, okay, we mean it's February, not that it's August. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but I get that.
Yeah.
Is that's pretty standard in Europe though? Like,
that's
right? America. It's not just Iceland versus America. Like, what are we doing over there?
Every civilized country uses that system. Then the metric system.
Tell me, give it to me.
That's just weird. I mean, the metric system is more used. It's mostly used all over Europe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we think everything else is weird. Most sports use metric systems now.
Yes.
International sports. We always have to calculate.
What seems hard to grasp? Is it like the distance, or what unit of measurement is difficult?
The weights are easy for me, of course.
Okay.
Because I'm getting so used to it of calculating them. But the height, and then you have to calculate the height to some. That's just hard.
You know how much a foot is? A foot. It's like your foot.
Yeah, 30 centimeters.
It's like everyone's foot is different size. So where did they come up with the measurement of a foot?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so weird. So weird.
And then I think the US is the only country in the world that uses Fahrenheit.
Is it the only?
I think so.
Gosh, that's crazy.
I googled it and couldn't find anyone else. So we use, of course, Celsius. And I think that's widely used. The only country that on that list was the US that uses Fahrenheit.
That is a crazy one because it's like 0 degrees. It's cold.
Exactly.
Anything under that is frozen, so it's minus.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've converted to Celsius. It makes so much more sense to me.
It makes much more sense.
The one that really gets me, it's hard for me, is when we're cooking or baking.
Yeah.
And so if I'm looking up a recipe like that my family has made for many years, it's like you have to use 3 cups of this and and then I'm like, oh my God, that doesn't make sense because when you buy things at the store here, they're in like kilos or you measure in like liters for liquids and it gets very complicated. Good one. I like that one. What's next?
Constant commercials. A US show, 1 hour show, is 42 minutes, if that.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is commercials. We don't do that.
No.
If you're going to watch a show on TV, it's going to be 42 minutes because we're not going to put commercials in it. We'll put commercials before and after, usually not.
Not in the middle.
No. Movies, never.
Except for at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Then you have an intermission.
No, that's to get more food.
That's to get more food, okay. It's not to advertise, it's just to fill up your snack.
Yeah, get more food break.
Yeah, commercials are huge and they are so annoying because they build up the drama to this one part in the show and
then it comes commercials. No, we don't do that. You can just watch the show.
Oy.
Valentine's Day and stuff. Yeah, etc. It's getting more and more popular here now that copying special days from the US to here. We're not the first country in Europe to do it. Most of the other countries do it, probably variant.
Mm-hmm.
But we have, Valentine's Day, we have Halloween, but we have those dates in our system.
Yeah, just in different ways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have Husband's Day, we have Women's Day, Mother's Day,
mm-hmm.
Father's Day. We have everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, there's Valentine's Day. And as it's focused here in Iceland, it's like Women's Day number 2.
Yeah.
I think it's like 1 week between them or something. So that's just weird.
I don't even like some of those holidays in the US because it's basically just a way for companies to make more money on candy sales or cards or gifts. Yeah. It's not like you're losing the true meaning of what a Valentine is sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets overly crowded of stuff.
All right. What's the next one?
Sales tax. When I'm in the US and I buy stuff, I will see something that costs $1. I will take it to a cash register. He will say, hey, it's $1 and 15 cents or something. That's wrong. But you guys always
said it was $1.
Yeah, it said there $1. But then you have to add the sales tax, and it's different between states and on water and everything. We don't do that here. We have, of course, sales tax, but it's in the price.
So different, yeah. Because I'll go to the store and I'll be like, why is that so expensive? But yes, you're right, that's how much it is.
Yeah.
It's already built in.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, sales tax, it's so funny because I remember when I was a kid, you would go buy something and you had $1, literally made $1 from, something that you did for your parents. And then it comes to 106 and you're like, I don't have 6 cents, man. I'm a kid. I have $1.
Yeah.
And so you couldn't buy it.
So weird.
So weird.
Yeah, and the price, if you go to a store and it says that price below the item, the company is legally obligated to sell you on that price. If you go to the cash register and it says, oh, it's 100 kroner more expensive. No, it's set there. Then they have to sell you on that price. But if it's vice versa, you will say nothing.
No, you will say nothing.
You say nothing.
It was like, what a good deal.
Yeah.
And you saved the best for last. So.
Yeah. Maternity leave. You don't guys get, that's not a leave.
Right, agreed.
That's, it's an okay beginning, but that's not a leave. You get what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's different depending on who you work for.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing that's weird is like depending on what state you're in or who your employer is, you could have a different
how you're insured or something like that.
how you're insured, exactly. You could have a different maternity leave policy. So there's not a standard and no one is ever guaranteed. Sometimes you're not even guaranteed to get paid. Usually you don't get paid, which is bananas, right?
Why have kids?
Why have kids?
Shit.
Oh, don't even, get me started, but it's not set up for the family.
No.
That system is not.
We've been increasing it, in the last years, adding 1 month and 1 month. Now it's 10 months.
Yeah, and 2021, it goes up to 12.
It goes to 12 months.
Yeah, so unheard of in the US is this kind of treatment that new moms get, but I can't even imagine at this point.
Iceland is behind in Scandinavia because Sweden and Norway are, and Denmark also, I think, they have more leave.
Wow.
So, but we're catching up.
You're catching up, yeah.
And we actually think we are catching up, so then we go look at you guys and just, whoa,
Yeah.
this is wrong. I mean, what are they going to do after, 6 to 8 months? Who's going to take care of the baby?
No, 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to take care of the baby? A baby is literally an infant.
So that's a huge problem. I agree. This is definitely, we could go talk for a long time.
Oh yeah, wow.
So you either pay money to have someone take care of your child, which gets quite expensive because the younger babies, you probably pay more. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're either paying someone to take care of your child, or some people just say it doesn't make sense for me to go back to work because I have to now pay for this, so I might as well just
Stay home.
Yeah. So there's no incentive to
That's just weird.
work and contribute to society again.
We have kindergarten, we have, under 1-year-old kindergarten, so kids can go to the kindergarten 9, 10 months old.
Mm-hmm.
And then just go old and older. And that's not expensive here.
No, I know. There's a lot of good benefits about being here during this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, but we don't have as much baby clothes stores.
No, you don't have that.
No. You guys have that. That's why the Icelanders go.
That's why they go. Yeah. All right.
Right.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That was a good list.
That was a good list.
You pointed out some really good things that, maybe we don't think about as Americans. So I appreciate your perspective.
Yeah. And it's going to be funny to hear your guys, because we're going to do, that's weird.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a lot of stuff that we do that is weird. Our food, we ferment the food.
The sequel to this video is going to be what I think that Icelanders do are weird. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And then also, if you could leave a comment below on what you thought was the most interesting point that Jens brought up. And then maybe if you have anything else to add, because, cultural differences are real, man.
It's funny to see what other people think is weird. It's going to be funny to see what US think is weird with us.
For sure.
So it's going to be funny to look at the comments on that.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much for watching today. Again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for new videos and helpful information. And I will see you next time. Happy planning.